Now on 9, police might have to search for a new way to catch criminals. For years, CMPD and some other agencies have used your cell phones to track down suspects.
Well, they'll sometimes go to Google for help getting the company to turn over information under what they call a geofence warrant. But that's all about to change. Channel 9's government reporter Joe Bruno looked into the debate between this crime tool and privacy.
It all happened quickly. This surveillance video shows thieves hooking chains to an ATM, then using a U-Haul truck to pull it out. Witnesses heard a noise but couldn't identify a suspect. So police got a warrant and asked Google to ID cell phones in this radius between 3:50 and 4:20 a.m.
When police departments don't have any suspects, they often turn to big tech for help. They get what are called geofence warrants. These are a couple examples of them. They can be effective, but they're controversial.
Well, police know what life is like in America right now. If you ask someone where's their cell phone, it's usually on their person. Most people will carry a cell phone and a wallet.
He says no matter what type of phone you have, Google may have your information because of apps like Gmail and Maps. He says all of that information is stored in what's called the sensor vault. Since 2016, police departments have been taking warrants to Google, asking for cell phone IDs in a specific radius during a specific time.
The area matters. Radius requests can really sweep large. And also, if the request is for, say, an hour or two, many people can come and go. So many innocent people are swept on in it.
Google's own data says from January to June 2023, the company was issued more than 35,000 search warrants. It's unclear how many were from CMPD, and Channel 9 made multiple attempts to ask, even during an open media availability. The department declined to comment.
You know, as a police department, we certainly respect the privacy of everybody in our city. When we utilize different investigative techniques, we're following applicable law, and we have multi-layers of processes to get to that point to ensure that our processes and procedures and applicable law is being followed.
The legality of this type of warrant has been heavily debated in courts and generally has been upheld. But that's all changing soon. Google will start encrypting location data and storing it on each user's device instead of maintaining it in its sensor vault. Once that's done, the company tells me it will no longer have access to data that would fulfill geofence warrants.
Google is now saying, hey, we don't want to be the repository of the world, and we don't want the police and others coming to us all the time. You can keep it on your own.
Google says the change will go into effect gradually on Android and iOS. Users will get a notification to update their accounts. In the meantime, police departments can keep requesting the warrants, but soon, like all apps, this crime-fighting tool will need to be updated. Joe Bruno, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Now, we followed up with CMPD to see how Google's geofence changes will impact them. We didn't get any response back from a spokesperson.